What are we saying, people? What's going on? Welcome back to another World Cup show. Argentina booked their place in the World Cup final to meet España, the Spanish lads, the Spaniards. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a big World Cup final. It's gonna be a big day. It's gonna be a big final, man. Sunday is the climax, man. Which is gonna be, something I don't know how to feel about Sunday. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but listen, big up everyone who's locked in.
Marino, you die.
Right? Hey, listen.
Big up, guys. Big up, everyone.
Big up to Josh. Commiserations, bro. Sorry about that.
62 years of hurt.
I'm counting.
At this point, I've stopped dreaming.
Isn't it 60 years of hurt? No, 60. No,
62 now, mate. The Euros isn't until 2028.
Yeah.
So. And the Nations League's a load of bollocks anyway. So.
Yeah, we don't care about that. We don't about that.
Yeah, I mean, you already know what it is. But big up to Ray as well. Big up to you, bro. Hope you're doing well.
Doing well, bro. This is my sixth England World Cup, bro, and it's still shit. Still the same. Still the same nonsense, mate. Yeah.
It's the same.
Still the same old stuff, bro. We always fall at this quarters or the semis or some nonsense. Yeah.
And obviously we have King Khan in the building as well. Big up to you, bro. Hope you're doing well, my guy. It's been a week or so, but hope you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm alright. How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I guess you could say I'm right, but last night was a cracker. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoyed last night's game, even though the result wasn't, what I wanted, because obviously I did go watch at the mall downtown with Indian Scouser. He was on the channel yesterday. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Indian Scouser if you haven't done so already. I was watching the game with him last night. It was good atmosphere. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was a really good atmosphere. I enjoyed the scenery of the game. I enjoyed the screening, everything like that. So shout out to the mall downtown. I'm not gonna name the mall, but shout out to it downtown. Gave us a good screening, gave us a good time for the final on Sunday. I mean, places are gonna be booked, pubs are gonna be full. It's gonna be a big day, man. And obviously, don't forget the closing ceremony is gonna be happening as well. So don't forget, people are gonna laugh for the closing ceremony and everything like that. So yeah, closing ceremony is gonna be big. But obviously, make sure you guys are liking the video, subscribing. 35 more subs to go to 700. No, we're not gonna get there before the World Cup final, but listen, let's get to 700 before the season starts. Before the Premier League season starts, 700 subscribers is the goal. Make sure you guys subscribe to Josh. I will put the link in the chat and in the description of the video. Make sure you guys also go check out Ray's. We'll put the link in the chat and in the description of the video. And King Khan, do you have anything to plug? Do you want to plug anything? I can definitely plug for you in the description or anything like that. Any articles or anything I can plug for you?
No. I stay away from all of that.
Okay. No worries, man. No worries. But make sure you guys show love to King Khan in the chat as well, anyway, people. But I'll start with you, Josh. Obviously, I know you have a lot to say about last night.
Do I?
Commiserations again.
I say my bollocks 60 years in running. Like,
yeah.
Listen, yeah, I was drinking early before the game even started, so my memory of the game is quite blurred. But I've seen, a few major instances, like when I was hungover this morning, and yeah, man. I mean, what can I say? England's again ruining it. Sorry, something's going off on my phone, but yeah, man. Where do I even start? Once you go 1-0 up, you decide to park the bus. Why? I can understand if Anthony Gordon scores in the 85th minute, but the 55th, that is pure cowardice. The exact same thing happened. I don't know if you lads remember when he was Bayern manager against Real Madrid. The Joselu game. Exact same circumstances. As soon as in between us going 1-0 up and Enzo Fernandez equalising, we had 12% possession. 12%. I mean, that is absolute cowardice. I think man for man, we're a better squad than Argentina. But mentality-wise, we're so far off it. And, yet again, once we play a side that is arguably better than us, or at least 50-50, we lose. Same as France in 2022. Same as Spain at the last Euros. Same as Italy in the Euros before that. Same as Croatia even. Yeah, it's the same old bollocks. I mean, I understand this is the most consistent we've ever been as a footballing nation. We haven't actually won anything, but we've performed consistently well at major tournaments. But we brought Tuchel in to win. That was the most Southgate-esque bottle job I've seen, and it's from a supposed world-class manager. And listen, I'm not on the sack train. Absolutely not. I'm definitely giving him the Euros personally in 2028 because I do think we have a real chance of winning it. But at the end of the day, I mean, we're England. I mean, at the end of the day, is it any surprise? A national team that has won no trophies in 60 years has failed to win another one. Like, I mean, it's just headline news. And obviously people, I mean, you saw the Telegraph, I think, for example, talking about all 31 of Argentina's cynical fouls. At the end of the day, I'm more annoyed and I'm more offended at the fact that we didn't kick them back. Show a bit of fight, for Christ's sake. I saw Mark Gehee in his post-match interview, like giggling like a schoolchild. He went on Google Translate or Duolingo or whatever it was, just to say good luck to Messi while he was doing his press conference or his post-match interview. I mean, we just don't have winners really. I mean, we have plenty of winners, like players who have won, and we've left plenty at home as well. But when it's in an England shirt, we just don't die, man. We just don't die for a country.
No, Josh said Mark Gahey went on. No, Josh said Mark Gahey went on Duolingo to say, what do you call good luck to Messi or something? Or was it
before the match?
He genuinely did.
Bro.
Messi's post-match interview, Gahey came up to him and was like, "Good luck for the final" in Spanish. There ain't no way that guy knows Spanish. Like, he definitely went on Duolingo for that. I mean, it's just not a winner, man. None of our players act like winners when they put on the England shirt. Harry Kane, mate, both of their defenders, Lisandro Martinez and Romero, were on bookings. Instead of trying to rile them up, I should say, and get them a second booking each, you're just dropping into midfield. Do you remember that pass he made in the 93rd minute? Completely blasted it out of the stadium. This is the same Harry Kane we have seen. 2018, no shot on target in the semi-final against Croatia. 2020, no shot on target. No shot at all, I don't think, against Italy. Same as Spain in the last Euros final. Against France, he scores a penalty, blasts over another one. It was insipid in that. I mean, you're meant to be our captain, man. Captain Kane. Really. And when he scores against Augsburg and Hoffenheim next season, I'm going to have to hear Ballon d'Or shouts again. And how he's better than Bobby Charlton and Gary Lineker and all that. That's nonsense, man. And Big Dan Burn getting out-jumped by Lautaro Martinez, who's about 5'7". What's going on there? John Stones. Like, come on. And as soon as Declan Rice comes off, we can see twice. I'm not going to run with that narrative, but you can see that we missed him for the equaliser. Because there is no way that Rice would be amateurish enough to sprint right towards Lionel Messi when you have Enzo Fernandez free on the outside.
Infantino, man. Thanks to Infantino. That is shameless.
Mate, I mean, Argentina are world champions because they've got that absolute elitist mentality, which, quite frankly, England don't have. I mean, they're absolute warriors on that pitch, and England players are prima donnas, 300k a week each and every week. And for what? What is it? The Prem's the worst it's ever been, stylistically at least. I'm not going to complain because my club are the champions of it, so I couldn't care less. But yeah, man, we pay these guys so much, and for what? Like, just to disappoint us over and over again. Why the hell are you taking Anthony Gordon off for Ezri Konsa after about 60 minutes? What sort of message does that send to the other players? I mean, it's nonsense, man. And, as soon as we go 2-1 down, we start bringing on, who was it? Rashford and Ivan Toney. It's the same as Southgate. As soon as we went 2-1 down to Spain, he got rid of his 3 defensive subs and brought on 3 attacking ones instead. Be proactive rather than reactive. We brought Tuchel in so we could finally get over this World Cup semi-final hurdle and finally win a major trophy. He Southgated us bigger than Southgate ever did. I mean, I can barely believe that momentum shift as soon as we went 1-0 up.
Yeah.
As soon as we went 1-0 up, we got worse. How do you explain that? I mean, the first half, it was 50-50. It was, I mean, neither team was very good. I can't remember many chances that happened. We started well in the second half, but as soon as we went 1-0 up, we completely surrendered to them. It's a disgrace. Like, man, at least we have the Falklands. That's all I can say. I'll pass on to Ray.
Ray or King Khan, if you want to go next.
Yeah, I'll go, bro. I'll go. Yeah.
Go ahead, Ray.
Same old England, bro. Same old England. Same old bullshit that you see every tournament, especially every World Cup, man. You know, I think we got very lucky in the game to score. To be honest, I think we were a bit too busy fighting our Argentinians in the first half. You know, literally just trying to fight them. And I thought, well, yeah, that's good because they're going to win that anyway because they're from South America. These guys are street guys, man. You come to fight them, they've won you. And then in the second half, oh man, Jordan, yeah, he saved us from going down 1-0. And we actually took the lead on a great breakaway. Great cross by what's his name now? Gosh, his name's got me. The Aston Villa lad.
Oh, Morgan Rogers.
Rogers.
Great,
And
great cross.
And Gordon actually did something for a change, other than just be Anthony Gordon, who doesn't do anything, who I don't rate. But he actually put the ball in the back of the net, and I was thinking, oh right, wow, can England somehow bumble their way to a final? And that was not to be, because we revert to the old we're too scared to go forward sort of thing. Yes, Tuchel went defensive, and yes, I know he's going to get the majority of that, but the players, they went missing, mate. I mean, they were too scared to do anything. All of a sudden, it's like wow, we actually scored against Argentina, and they're actually like, I don't know what to do. I saw Declan Rice limping. I thought, hey, then I see him come off. Then we absolutely went to crap. Absolutely went to crap when he came off. And I think he came off because he couldn't run no more.
Do you mean Reece James? Because I think Reece James was on the ground.
Reece James and Rice.
Declan Rice,
and then Kane.
That sub killed the game for me.
And then Kane, to my horror, he's got deeper. And I'm like,
6 defenders.
This is going to be a very long game. And yeah. And then Tommy reverted to Gary Southgate's settings, but I could see why he went to Gary Southgate's settings, because nobody's really crediting the Argentina coach for actually taking Messi out of the centre of the park, where in the first half we were actually kicking him all over the place, and actually moved him out wide. They moved him out wide, and then we forgot to close him down. We just like, all right, Messi, do what you got to do.
It's like we refused to.
Huh? Sorry?
It's like he refused to get anyone to close Messi down.
Well, we refused to, and then people don't realize that Messi is also a complete footballer. He's not just a goal scoring guy; he's a complete footballer. So he will kill you with a cross. He will kill you with a pass. And we were warned. We were warned in that second half when we scored the first goal not to let Messi space that time on the ball to pick his teammates out, because he loves also picking his teammates out. He loves it. He picked out Fernandes about twice before Fernandes pushed that into the back of the net. And I was thinking, didn't you learn your lesson and attack before?
I wasn't in that Messi cross from deep that Pickford saved. If that goes in the back of the net, and we were warned.
We were warned. Mental time. Get somebody on Messi. We didn't do it. And then the equalizer come because some idiots. Sorry, mate, I'm cutting you off here.
No. I was just saying that crosses I've seen from Messi, to cross from deep just to meet the head so perfectly, but Pickford got onto the end of it. Like Pickford, I just want to say this real quick. Pickford, without Pickford last night, England would have lost 5-1.
Well, without Pickford,
they were so.
That equalising goal, that is on Pickford as much as Elliot Anderson for not closing down.
I can't blame Pickford.
I don't know about that goal.
He has to say that. And I think he has to claim that cross as well for Lautaro Martinez's winner, in my opinion. And that's nothing against Pickford. Listen, I've constantly said and I've defended him against other people. Like, he is our best keeper and scored in Banks. But, I mean, that doesn't mean you're immune to criticism, you know. Big up AFC always.
Yeah. But as I was saying, yeah,
Sorry, Ray.
I mean, why did we leave? Why did we leave? And we've seen all season long here for Chelsea, we've seen Enzo pop that back on the ball in the back of the net in that same position. Why did anybody thought, oh, let me just leave him there to shoot that ball? He just whacked it in, bro. And I don't even think Bigfoot could do anything with that, because that was just away from him, and he went straight into the bottom bins of the ball. And we were finished after that. Once that goal went in, I said, there's no way this is going extra time, because we were just finished. We were absolutely mentally gone. The players were on the floor crying already. And some dude had his hand up in the air like this when Martinez scored. And I'm thinking, yeah, these guys are finished. And then again, they haven't learned from the first time. They let Messi again have all the space to put a crossing for Martinez to win the game. So yes, I blame Tuchel, but I also blame the players for not being aware of the situation, bro. You got one of the best footballers.
It was schoolboy defending.
Schoolboy defending, mate. You got one of the best footballers you've ever seen in your life, and you give him space just because he wasn't in the middle trying to score goal. You don't give Messi space because he's a complete footballer. He can pass the ball as much as he can skill you and score, and we let him do it. And yeah,
Mate, you have the greatest footballer in human history starting to dictate play. Do you not think it's wise to at least stick one person onto him at all times? I mean, what the hell? It's just complete self-sabotage. It's like watching someone walk into a revolving door time and time again because they don't know how it works. It's like, what are you doing? It's like banging your head against the wall. Like, what? What's the benefits of it? It's just self-harm, man.
Because you were closing him down all game. All first half, you were closing him down. He wasn't effective. He was actually having a bad game, actually. And second half comes, all he does is go out wide. And we're like, forget it. He can't do nothing out wide. Oh, he's Lionel Messi. He can still. Whoa.
They gave him
It's Lionel Andres Messi, mate.
Yeah.
like,
Have we not seen his career for the last 20, 25 years? Do not give that guy space, for Christ's sake. It's like rule one of football. Do not give Messi time and space because he will kill you.
He'll kill you.
The one thing you guys fell. So, let me just add this real quick. Yeah, the one thing that you guys fell into the trap of is the fact that Messi was going to get the ball after he passed it back to his teammate. You knew Messi was going to get the ball back. Why don't you close him down?
Exactly.
And you gave him too much space to cross the ball.
Gave him too much space to pick his teammates out to kill us. And I was already gone after that. When I saw the second leg, I wasn't even cursing. I was just like, yeah, this is it. We're out. We're out today. And Tuchel.
It wasn't even heartbreaking, you know.
It wasn't even heartbreaking because you knew it. Once they equalised, you knew.
Yeah.
Because it's like he's got all these defenders on. Nobody's going to go forward because they're just going to be too scared to go. And then he brings on Rashford.
People say,
and it's
people say once they equalised, we knew that we weren't winning it. As soon as Nico O'Reilly and Dan Burn were coming on in the 82nd minute, I knew that we were going to balls this right up. I mean, it's just a complete. You can tell from the mentality. Tuchel has done this time and again in his Bayern career. Bayern fans still despise him for it. Most notably the Hosselu game. Like, I mean, come on, have you not learned anything? The two most inevitable teams on the planet, Real Madrid and Argentina. You're trying to sit back after taking an early lead in the second half. It just doesn't work like that.
He bought it out and won against City. So Tuchel's like that in competitions. So yeah, man, I'm just like, oh well, on to the next, and I'll put it on to King Kong now. Let him have his saying, man.
Yeah.
Big up King Kong.
Yeah, well, a lot of things have been said. Yeah.
Doesn't turn out a big game. Sitting back, playing to Argentina's hands was the wrong team to do that against. Fair enough. Man said thanks, fan. I really appreciate that. And I said thanks, Ray, as well. You know what I mean? But listen, King Khan, over to you, man. Sorry, I had to get the comments out real quick before we move on to you. But listen, I want to know your thoughts on the game. I want to know your thoughts on how the game unfolded. I'll give my thoughts after as well. But big up to you, man.
All right. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah,
man.
hear you.
Yeah. So a lot of things have already been said, but what I would say is the core crux is not really being mentioned so much, which is the English FA, because it's different managers with different qualifications: Southgate, Ericsson, Fabio Capello, Roy Hodgson, in this case Tuchel, but they all sort of play in the same way. And frankly, this is the exact same way that Southgate played it. It's been basically the same for about 15, 20 years. And the reality is, people will say Tuchel's very defensive, yes, but he's also known to be quite good in transition and counter attack. But there wasn't any of that. What was the case is they sort of retreated into their 6-yard box against a quite poor opposition, actually, when you think about it. I mean, they're quite an old team. There's a lot of, even they'll bring in on MLS players and they're substituting them on. It's a team which has struggled against countries that haven't even qualified for the World Cup ever before. In Cape Verde, they've struggled against Egypt, who have never gotten that far before, and they struggled against Switzerland, who hadn't got that far since 1954. So, and we were causing them problems actually up until that goal because obviously we had the youth and the pace and a better team as well. They don't have the highest goal scorer in Europe in Harry Kane. They don't have a Jude Bellingham. They don't have these players in their prime who are playing for these top teams and are superstars in their own right. But like I say, it's the same thing again. They probably hired him and asked him what sort of football he will play. He probably said defensive, and that's why they hired him. I mean, if they wanted to go German, they should have gone for Jurgen Klopp. If they were so adamant on a German coach, they should have gone for Jurgen Klopp. Now, again, I personally do think it's a bit dodgy considering the history and potential personal loyalties. I mean, you look what happened with Roberto Martinez facing his own nation. But so that's the reality of it. And there isn't actually an English manager that's ever won the Premier League, where they say it's the most competitive league in the world, which I agree with. It's definitely the biggest league in the world, most money, most eyes on it. No English club has won the Premier League since its conception in 1992. There isn't actually a single living English manager who's won the Champions League, who's won Serie A, who's won La Liga.
You're right. Yeah,
I'm not sure about the German league, but I've got a feeling it's probably the same as well. So
no English manager.
No, I think the last
saying
English manager that
living
ever done anything was Sir Bobby Robson when he's passed away now. So.
Yeah, there's no living
All right,
manager.
Peter. He would have accepted that collapse lesson.
No, he wouldn't. No.
He would have gone for the jugular, 1-0 up. Go.
He would have done. Yeah, fantastic manager he was.
Yeah, so anyway, so it's a country which is the birthplace of modern football, but they don't actually they haven't produced a top manager in many decades. And
which is sad.
Which is emblematic of quite clearly,
Eric,
I think, a
listening.
certain system. What's
no,
that?
I just said, Carrick, if you're listening, do us a favor.
Carrick.
Yeah, but that's also another example as well, because I think again, what are the English FA doing as well in terms of managers? Because why have they not trained up a proper, serious, successful manager? They should have a plethora. We should have 10, 15 managers that have won these competitions that I've mentioned. That isn't the case, but Spain will have them, Germany will have them, France will have them, but England don't have them because the English FA is a very timid organisation. From what I see, they would rather have someone that just says the right things and is a so-called gentleman. But really, they're cucked. I mean, there's the biggest enemy nation they have, which they beat them in a war, and yet they're bowing down to them, and they're getting a flag out saying the Falklands are Argentinian. Now, I'm not really going to get into the politics of that, but where is just the basic testosterone and pride and honor, but they just want to roll over and allow themselves to be penetrated. So that's the reality of it.
All the time, bro.
We were Argentina's easiest knockout game.
Essentially what it is if you standing there, it might even be a weaker person, but if you allow them to punch you on the jaw 10, 15 times and you don't retaliate, then eventually eventually it's going to crack, and that's what's happened. Or you throw enough shit at the wall, some of it will stick. That's what happened. We're giving them plenty of problems. We were winning, but just like against who was it? Just against the Italians in 2021, against the Croatians in 2018, you score early, you have that huge advantage statistically, but then they just it seems to be the order is and it's including whoever they manage. They're probably saying to me, "We want you to play this certain way. Do you play this way?" Yes, I do. Okay, you're hired then. They retreat into their 6-yard box, and England have never really been a great defensive side anyway. Even when they pack the 6-yard box, they don't defend well anyway. So go on the attack. You have plenty of really talented
Attack is the best form of defense.
Well, yeah, there are plenty of ways to skin a cat, but what I would say is England are not that good at defending anyway. They put all these defenders surrounding the goal like hanging like bats, but they still are not that good. And frankly, there were so many chances as well. There were so many chances before they scored. So it wasn't really unlucky. I would actually say Argentina had poor finishing for quite a while. We're just allowing wave after wave after wave after wave after wave, while England themselves had prime age world class players in the form of Kane and Bellingham, just doing nothing. Because and people blame them, but again, if your team is 2 meters away from Pickford, what do you expect the attackers to do? There's clearly an instruction to hold back, and that's the reality of it. I mean, the English FA didn't hire Brian Clough because they didn't see him as they saw him as being rude and aggressive and the sort of person who would ruffle feathers and rock the boat. That's exactly the kind of person you need to do something. But they didn't do that many decades ago, and the natural extension of that and the fruits of that labor you can see today. And yeah,
I agree with some of the things.
I don't think I don't understand why Tuchel's not been sacked already. I would do that. I would do that. You know, before even one heartbeat. But they're not. They haven't done that. Just like with Southgate, they were happy with the failure. They were happy with underperforming against the inferior teams. So this is the reality of it. They didn't bring in someone who goes on the attack, and there seems to be a myth that in international football, it seems to be the defensive teams that are winning. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, you saw Spain in the Euros. You can think about Germany in 2014. You can think about the Argentinians. You can think about the French. They really did embrace either great attackers or had very dogged determination to go forward. So I'm not really sure about that analysis either. But the English FA is stuck in the past, and you hear their commentators who think the same, and they sort of say, you know, the English commentators will say, yeah, but usually it's the defensive teams that win, and they come up with excuses. And this is the reality of it.
That's why,
I'm not surprised at all.
They play the same way, bro.
Yeah, and I actually didn't watch any of the group games. I didn't watch the Ghana game because I knew it was going to be the same thing. I knew it was going to be the same thing. Lo and behold, I bothered to watch a couple of their games, and same old shit. Recycle, pass sideways, pass backwards, and be scared of a bunch of midgets as well. Embarrassing, fucking pussies. Yeah, I washed my hands.
I think in terms of
that's why I don't watch them. I washed my hands a long time ago.
I stopped. I don't know why I was sucking back into watching England again after Southgate was sacked, because that's how they play. We have no identity, bro. We haven't had an identity since the golden generation. At least with the golden generation, you had some sort of football where we actually were scoring goals. I think we beat Germany 6-1, and since then we've wasted this. Yeah, we've reached a couple of finals, but I think the reason why we're reaching these finals and semi-finals is because actually international football teams are actually bad now. You know, Italy's bad, Germany's bad, Brazil are bad, and we're still not taking advantage of it.
And they're the biggest. They're the most successful nations in international football, but they haven't. But they've been very poor. Like Brazil have been poor for a long time. They have 5 World Cups. The Germans and Italians are joint second with 4.
Dutch are bad.
Been bad for decades too.
The Dutch are bad. So we're not taking, and that's the problem with England. When these teams come good, we're going to go sliding again, because this happens, mate. England should have been winning the Euros and the World Cup now, when you've had bad Dutch teams, you've had bad German teams, bad Italian teams, bad Brazilian teams. Argentina not that great. Only France.
And
you
you're
might
at home
say.
as well. And you're at
Yeah,
home as well. Like the Euros, we were at home for the whole
yeah.
bloody tournament.
Yeah.
Against against a team which I don't even remember who half the players were, frankly. And you're up after 5 minutes, and then you capitulate again. So this
You
is
never
the
better have a
reality of
chance.
it.
You never better have a chance to win a major tournament than you are in now, because we don't know what in 2 or 3 years how Brazil is going to be. Brazil might come back. France might come back. Italian might come back. All these teams, all these nations that are good back in the day, they actually might come back. So the game is going to be harder and harder. So I don't know what these boys are doing. I don't know why they're so scared of not trying to win when we have a chance.
Don't forget, Ray, this World Cup, next World Cup could be potentially Harry Kane's very last World Cup as well.
But this World Cup should be his last World
What
Cup.
have you put, mate?
No, I think he'll play one more World Cup because
But it should be this because we haven't got anybody that's coming, and that's another worry. I don't see anybody English striker coming in and saying, you know what, wow, this guy is going to replace Kane. But Liam Delap. Sorry, Chelsea fans, if you're watching, but
I think this will not be Harry Kane's last World Cup. I think he'll play one World Cup because I just don't see anyone like you said. There's no one going to get ahead of him. Even Harry Kane at the age of 36 or 37 years of age will still ball out at the World Cup because why?
He'll ball out, yeah, he'll still
Up until the semis was fun.
So they play him wrong though. They play him wrong.
But this is my thing with England, right? I mean, you guys mentioned about going a goal up, going 1-0 up, and then sitting back. I don't understand how you can score like exactly what Josh said, scoring the first goal, and you capitulate. I thought you'd get your hopes up. I thought your spirits would be up, and then all of a sudden, Thomas Tuchel decides, all right, I'm gonna bring on Nico O'Reilly, take Declan Rice off, take Reece James off. Albeit he was injured. Reece James, Declan Rice was not injured. Declan Rice could have played more, I feel, and we'll see to bring.
It's also got to be said they've been very lucky with the amount of opportunity they've had. In the space of 8 years, they've had 2 finals, one of them at home, and 2 semi-finals, and I would say an easy one as well because one of them was at home and other ones have been against, in my opinion, not so great teams. But in 8 years, 2 finals, 2 semi-finals. When are you going to get that level of opportunity again? That many chances again in such a small amount of time? But not a single 1-1 against often shit teams when you have advantages as well. But what can I say? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I expected this to happen again.
It was Dan Burn and who came on for
Rice and
a shit ton of defenders. That's what.
It was Nico O'Reilly and one more person. I forgot his name.
Dan Burns
and what's the other guy called? Kusunda?
Nico O'Reilly. That came on. It was Nico O'Reilly. But this.
I think it's an interesting point that King Khan made with the England managers not being up to the required standard. I think in Germany, I think it's a UEFA D license. You can pay €600 to undergo that training. In the UK, you have to pay £6,000. It's a clear structural issue. That our best in class in terms of managers is Graham Potter, like Roy Hodgson. What's that all about? As King Khan said earlier, where's our Brian Clough now? Where's our Don Revie? Where's our Bob Paisley?
They pied them. They pied Brian Clough. They didn't want to give him the England manager job. They pied him.
Mate, it's exactly as you said. They just want yes men. And Tuchel, the ironic thing, I think it was in March last year, Tuchel was talking about our Euro 2024 performances, saying that we were more scared. We were playing like we were scared to get knocked out, rather than we were playing with the intent to win. That game against Argentina was the absolute epitome of that. We were playing like we were scared to get knocked out. We go to a back 6 when we're 1-0 up. So once they equalise, I should say, either we're going into extra time with 6 players that are defenders,
We're not even
or
good at it, though.
we're going to end up capitulating, which we did, with more defenders than attackers on the pitch.
But
A
this,
complete self-sabotage.
We're not
this
even good at defending anyway. So I don't
That's the thing.
understand.
The thing
why
they
we're
put six
trying that.
they put 6 defenders on, and they wasn't even stopping anything. They weren't stopping no crosses. I mean,
Well,
How you getting
McAllister was
out-jumped by
unmarked.
5'4", my friend?
McAllister was unmarked in the box.
there.
Yeah, they
Sorry.
got out-headed by midgets. That's what happened.
And that's what I'm saying is, yes, Tuchel was bad, but sorry, boys. Yes, Tuchel was bad, but where was the players?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? If
It's a mentality.
you're allowing 5'4" guys to out jump you, and you're allowing McAllister to hit the ball twice, you didn't do your job out there. Sorry.
Facts. And
As a side note on McAllister, I find it hilarious that he was dog shit for Liverpool for 10 months. He puts on an Argentina shirt and suddenly he's their best player.
Don't
Alongside
forget,
Messi, of course.
Don't forget the so-called butcher as well. Don't forget that cunt as well.
Mate, you pay British money in tax to defend the islands that you're processing become yours. Like, what are you doing? It's like complete brain business.
Well, a country that, if people had some sort of balls nowadays, they would bring that same. They would say, "Oh, we won the war," blah blah blah. But they don't do that. They just let it happen to them when they roll over.
I'm kind of happy that we're not facing the Spanish, because they'll probably beat the shit out of us, Spanish. You think we're getting the ball off
friends
them?
are going to beat the shit out of us. Firmly 4th place finishes.
Yeah. Friends are going to beat us because we're not going to get the ball. We're not going to be even interested. I'm not even watching that game. We're not going to be interested.
Seriously.
Fam, we're going to fucking... Mainie's going to get pity minutes alongside Ivan Toney. Like, it's just... You should have played them throughout the tournament.
Yeah,
It's going to be disgrace if he plays
Where was
Mania.
Kobe Manu, man? Where was?
I mean, you might as well play Kobe Manu, otherwise he's brought him there for no fucking reason.
No.
You might as well put Dean Henderson in goal. Like,
Fuck it.
3rd place, 4th place, who cares? You're a loser.
Don't. Do you know why? Do you know why I don't want that? Because United play preseason on Saturday, and I want Manu back. I don't need him to play that 3rd place game. Send him back to.
You're starting preseason early, aren't you? So.
Yeah, preseason. We start preseason on Saturday, United. So might as well send him for preseason because he'll play.
He's press resistant too. He's press resistant, but they still didn't use him.
He gets out of the press very easily, right? You know what I'm saying? He's
very press resistant, but they didn't bother with him. They just,
But this is what I'm trying to say. Like I've been saying this for time. Me and Ray have done so many Man United shows. We talked about sitting back after going a goal against a side that you should be smashing.
Which you're winning against. Which you're winning against them. You're winning.
Exactly.
They're going to be knocked out. But
this is the thing, bro.
Let's just wait for it.
This is what.
Why didn't they go for the throne? Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is what I said. Yeah,
Spain did.
We've been saying it all the time, but we said it. Why? Sorry.
No,
yeah, I say Spain did against a better team. They went for the second goal. They didn't. They just continued playing the way they were doing.
That's what you got to do.
Michael Owen's tweet was spot on, by the way. I don't know if you guys read the Michael. That was spot on.
Who?
Michael Owen. He tweeted something about Spain.
Oh yeah, I sent it to you, but I thought Iker Casillas was hit the nail on the head. Or maybe you can find that tweet up. But he was essentially saying, "What's
Did you see what Cesc Fabregas said about going after going a goal up? Did you see what Cesc Fabregas said? He did an interview a long time ago talking about why you should not sit back after going a goal up, and he was spot on. This is what I don't understand about modern day managers, right? I don't understand why sometimes you give a team that's so good with such good playmakers on their side, the time, the freedom, the space to put some good crosses into the box and hold on, head the ball clear, give them the possession, all the possession in the world, give them time and space to play, pass it around, and give.
I think there's an easy answer. A lot of managers are quite stubborn, even if they want to play attacking football.
It's like no. They're cowards. That's why, because they're scared of defeat. They have to throw 6 defenders on, right? to defend that 1-goal lead, which makes absolutely no sense because if you
This is what it
concede,
is, bro.
if you concede, you're one less attacker. You've got
Yeah,
one
but-
less attacker than the opponent, and that's why
Right.
England lost the game because they had one less attacker.
Yeah,
You
but
see, this is
most.
what it is.
Sorry, go on.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'd
so
say most. I would just say most managers nowadays are system managers. I mean, even the attacking ones, like a
That's
Pep
what I'm saying.
Guardiola. They're all even like a Pep Guardiola is a different one. But you know, either they're attacking or very defensive, whatever it is. They're very system-like managers, and many players are like that as well. You
You see,
put them in a different
you see what
system,
happened?
and they don't perform.
So what happened? People are so scared to lose their jobs because the managers don't. Managers, as soon as you lose a job, as soon as you lose a game, you're gonna get the sack. And they just once they score the goal, they're like, oh, let me just close up shop and win this game and keep my job. And this is what's killing football. You know what I mean? Football is not about keeping your job. It's about entertaining the fans and trying to score goals. The name of the game is the aim of the game is to score one more goal than your opponent. Doesn't matter if you do it 2-1, 3-2, whatever. You scored a lot more goals. And when you go 1-0, you should be trying to score goals until the end of the game. And this is why I say this is what's killing modern football. Too much. Oh, I'm going to lose my job if I lost this game. Sack that. Back in the day, you never used to care about that. You used to go watch the games. How many goals your team scored? 3. Yes. I'm loving it because we scored 3 goals. Now I don't even enjoy the game anymore as an older fan because I grew up on watching footballers score goals.
Yeah,
There's
Not
no
systems.
personality either.
There's no personality. Yeah.
anymore.
You know what I mean? I hate these system managers, but I want to see goals.
Pep started it. Pep started it massively, and now it's all fucked, really.
It's fucked, mate. I want to see goals.
Yeah.
Football is goals. That's what it's about.
Joe Fergie used to do this. He would throw attackers for defenders on to go for the I will never understand sitting back after going a goal. It's Ray. I've noticed this since Van Gaal days, even Mourinho days. This and I don't blame them, but not all of them gets the blame because some of the players do it. Some of the players do it by the instructions of the manager, right? However, in a lot of these cases, you see, I'm not blaming Carrick fully, but he also has some of the blame.
He does it as well against Chelsea. We scored 1 goal, and then Chelsea hit the post all day long, and we won the game, but we didn't play any football.
Also, some of the players should also sort of know that they can finish chances off. They can hit on the counter. You can finish chances off. Against Chelsea, we had another chance to kill the game off. We blew it. This is what I mean. Sometimes
they're all system players now.
Sorry, I'm going to say this real quick. Yeah. Sometimes sitting back happens because you miss a lot of chances. You miss a lot of easy chances. That's when you're being forced to sit back late in the second half because, oh shit, I've missed this chance. What's going to happen now? We're going to get punished. We're going to concede. You have to bury your chances. So the players also have to take the blame for missing easy chances. But the manager needs to stop doing that and go for the second goal before you're able to play it safe. You can play it safe, but make sure you have a margin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for the trap of inviting the pressure and then just hitting the ball clear, keeping the ball clear, and thinking it's gonna work every single game. It's not gonna work every game.
The players know that.
I'm always squeaky bum time with Man United every time I watch them. Sorry, I can kind of go ahead.
But the players know that because again, what we have now is we have a very system-based football, and the players have their personality taken out, and they're just made to play like robots. I mean, Harry Kane said in the we went back and we defended, but you're the captain, and this is the 4th time it's happened to you. Why didn't you say something? He is the captain. He's experienced. It's happened to him the fourth time now. It's Groundhog Day. It's deja vu. But what he should have said is, okay, you know what? I don't agree with you, Tuchel. Let's go up. It seems only Bellingham, does that sometimes. He tried it with Southgate. But whenever you do that nowadays, a lot of the fans have got a problem with you, and they think that you're arrogant or whatever. But no, the reality is, him as the captain and other players as well should say, well, I'm not sure about this. No, not at all. Fuck it. It's not working. It's failed before. Let's go on the attack. But They just do as
What-
they're told, and yeah, I'm not. That's the one problem with Harry Kane. He's way too much of a nice guy, and I think Bellingham wasn't definitely tried to do something. Same in that Euro final as well, the second one. You could see he actually had a go at Southgate, but again, if you're just one person doing that, it's probably not going to work. The captain is the main guy; he should be doing that, but he's just seen for the fourth time now the same thing happen again, and he's said nothing or done nothing to counter that.
No, because he's a company man, I call it. You know what I mean? It's like, can you not be
He's
a
a
renegade?
pussy, basically. He's a
Can
pussy,
you not be a,
basically.
can you not be a renegade? Just be a renegade at times and just go and take the game from the scruff of the neck. No,
Yeah, but
somebody
you do that. They
somebody
call
go on
you
a
out
mazy
to
run.
do that.
You know what? Yeah, you know, somebody go on a mazy run. Oh yeah, okay, we defending, but somebody take the ball, try and beat couple of guys, run forward. You might even score one of the best World Cup goals you've ever seen. But they don't even do that. They kick the ball forward and right back into shape. Keep waiting around, and then eventually, Argentina, with that skill they have, is going to pop the ball in the back of the net because they know that they can do that. Like, we don't have shit houses in our team. Sorry, chat. You know what? I would love an Endo Fernandez on my England team, who will say, "Look, forget this rubbish. I'm going to smash this ball, and it's going to go in the back of the net." Where's the shit houses?
And they don't antagonize them either. They actually won the war, right? But they don't antagonize Argentina, but Argentina do it to them. It's hilarious, really. And
Yeah.
half the Argentine players, they're taking English money as well. They're playing in England, right? For English clubs. But again, none of the English players sort of show that nastiness, which is what you need.
You need that nastiness to win. To win a tough match like that, you need that nastiness. You need that the shit housing.
It's war. It's war. Yeah, of course, it's war. You know, I'd be as nasty as possible. You have cucks like Joe Hart in the punditry, and he's like, you know, he's just saying, oh, they should be really proud how far they've got, and blah blah blah, and all of this shit. But so
I mean,
really, it's a symptom for decades. If you have those
know
sort of people you're looking up to,
let me know.
It's not unexpected, is it? If you have those kind of people that are influencing you from generations before, who are like just sort of, you know, be respectful and this and that, be proud of losing another easy one again, even though you've had so many chances. It's a logical thing happened, and you know, Casillas said here, score the goal and then sit back. Cowardly approach. They haven't left their own box and have allowed Argentina to come forward more. That's obvious, but the part that really for me resonated is he says here, the logical outcome happens, and that's not just for the game. That's just, I think, for me, you know, this is quite obvious this was going to happen for the reasons I've explained.
Fair enough. Real quick to get to the comments here. Argentina have advanced in all 5 of their previous cup semifinals, conceding only 3 goals. Argentina has street mentality, England a weak mentality.
Yep.
Tuchel blames weaknesses in England DNA.
Yeah, but then he contributes it by doing what they do. Englanditis. That's what I call it.
Letting him sit to Messi, that's the wrong guy to piss off. It is, to be fair. 2024 Madrid versus Madrid with Bayern now.
Exactly as I said earlier.
I mean, to be fair, I saw that, and then Messi just kind of go, "Oh, okay," and then he just decided to kill him after
No,
that.
I don't think that's the problem. I think you should antagonize them, but if there's only one guy doing it, it's not going to work.
That's the thing. One guy doing it is not going to do it, bro.
Yeah, the captain himself is the guy is not going to do it, and many of the other players also, and even the manager himself. I mean, the orders were you're winning the war, but just go retreat. That's what it was. And I think Messi himself said the English didn't want it. He said they didn't want it, so that says it all.
Big up to Zia, man. Big up to you, bro. I know you watched the, and you have something to say. You have something to get off your chest. I mean, about Tom.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, I asked for the link because I wanted to let you know I am not shocked, to be honest. As a Bayern fan, I saw this back in Champions League semi-final 2024. When we played Real Madrid, the same shit, same bullshit, stupid subs, and you bottle up on the lead. It is what it is. And you know what, guys? This is why when everyone's like, "Oh, cup-winning manager," it's the most overrated take I've ever heard in my life.
Mm.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
comes
he can
down
do
to the
things
English
he can
FA.
do. Ridiculous.
Is that TV in the background?
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
there's something in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, what I was saying is this is the English FA. This is the kind of people they employ, and they probably say to them before they get the job, "How will you play?" "Oh, I'm going to go on the attack." "Okay, right. You're not going to play defensive. We're not going to give you the job." "I'm going to play super defensive. Not even going to go on
Yeah,
the
that's
counter.
true.
No
That's true.
transition.
Yeah,
We'll give you the
that's
job."
true. Yeah.
You know how the mighty have fallen.
You know the problem with England, I feel like it's also a Premier League mentality. They look at physicality before quality. That's the problem with them. Like they
But they don't even play
define.
physical though. But they didn't even play physical.
No,
They just sat back.
well,
They didn't use their size.
you're missing the point though. You're missing the point. The point is they aim to play physical. That's what
But
they
they
aim to
don't.
do.
But they don't execute it, do they? They're quite a timid
And I'll
team.
tell you something. That first half, that first half for England, I personally thought they were physical enough. The problem is second half, after Gordon scored, Tuchel said, "You know what? Let me make a sub."
Ooh, the internet has taken them away.
The FA was listening.
AFA is listening. Big up to Josh.
I'm done. Anyways, I was quickly
Sorry.
saying before I got a stupid phone call. He can fucking wait.
That's
I
English
fucking
FA.
hate when he does that. I swear to God, I'm busy here. No, I was saying, I was saying the moment you make subs like Gordon off and Konza on, instead of maybe if you want to take Gordon off for Rashford, for example, yeah, you're bound to losing. It's dumb. And he did the same. I remember with us, what did he do? What was it? He took off Kane, Musiala, Zani because they were all hurt. And then he brought on Kim, Muller, and Choupo fucking Moting, bro. Like, where's the transition with that, bro? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just Tuchel, bro, for you. Like, it's by the way, being defensive or conservative is not the problem in football. The problem is when you're so conservative that you have no fucking structure. This is the problem. It's like you have no structure to like defend and then have players that can start transitions. There were a lot see the goal that Gordon scored, and this is why I'm a little bit defensive with Harry Kane. Without that ball from Kane, England don't even score. Whether he executed that ball correctly or not, it's the intent of being direct. I like players that are just direct. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, it's one of those things for me, bro. Like you can call out Harry Kane all you want. I get it. He wasn't good. However, without him, Argentina have a clean sheet. So it's again like I feel like if fans that support Premier League clubs or English fans, I feel like they need to target the blame solely on that prick manager. That fucking
The English FA. It's the English FA.
or English FA if you want, fine, yeah, because they're the ones that hired him. Cool.
Same with Southgate. It's the same football style with multiple managers that we've had. But one thing I have to say is, you said that you defend them is not a problem, absolutely. But England's strong point for many tournaments, they've never been a great defensive side anyway. Their strong point is in the attack. So why rely on something that you're not good at? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
You
it's
should
because
rely on
of
the things
I
that
tried
you're actually
explaining
good
to
at.
you earlier. It's the culture that your nation has developed. That's the problem. England has developed a culture, unfortunately, that they rather physicality than quality going forward. You see what I'm saying? Like that needs to change.
No, that unfortunately not going to change anytime soon. That's why we
Well,
always lose.
until that
That's
changes,
why we
England
always
will
lose
be
up against more technical.
nearly mid nation.
Soon as we come up against a more technical side, we're going to lose because we can't use a physical thing on them. When you're technical, they could pass the ball around you and they could
Yeah, but Ray,
find ways around you.
but they gave up though. That's the thing. They weren't even trying to be physical after the 55th minute.
No,
They
because
just
they was
gave up
drained.
for
They were
45
drained,
minutes.
and
By 70th minute,
yeah.
they were just cowardly, basically. Like
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I don't think it's the physical thing that's the problem. I think it's the tactics of falling back for basically an entire half, because the game ended in the 100th minute or so.
I mean,
yeah, but
we left all our ball carriers at home. Cole Palmer, Phil
Yeah.
Foden.
I
They
think
just left them
Palmer's
at
the
home.
most criminal one of them all, by the way.
Yeah, but we saw in the friendlies how Tuchel was playing. I watched 1 or 2 games in the friendlies, and that's why I said I'm not watching most of his England games. I knew it's going to be the same thing. Not surprised at all. Massive underperformance. What can I say? And yeah, and obviously you can play in a defensive way was great on the counter attack in transition, but we didn't see that after the 55th minute. So that was an entire half because the game ended in the 100th minute or so. So that's 45 minutes of where was the transitions, where was the counter attacks. It
Yeah,
wasn't
well,
even a proper defensive system.
substitutions. By the way, I'm gonna tell you something. Morgan Rogers, his best position's on the left. We all can agree, right? His best position's on the left.
He played
The
well.
moment you have him, the moment you see him performing on the right compared to others, there's a big problem, bro. Like, in all due respect, because like the guy's not even that quick, but he may be physical, but he's not that quick. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
even though Gordon scored, where was he? You know, and then you take him off. Fine, he wasn't great, but you take him off and you bring on a defender. It's like, where is your transition? Because Harry can't counter on. Jude Bellingham, let's be honest, Argentinians read him like a book. So who else is there to help in transition? Who?
This is what I said in it. We lacked the quality in the team
You lacked
because.
attacking players after you scored. That doesn't make
But
sense.
the thing is, we never had them in the tournament anyway because Saka was not showing. Yeah, Morgan Rogers played all right. Rashford, not that great. It's the depth of England that worried
But
me a
you
lot.
but you can't attack properly anyway if you've been instructed to stay on your 6-yard box. How are you going to attack? Because it's like it's the whole pitch you have to run by, and no one was doing it anyway. They were told just put a field and hang like bats off our own goal. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
they said stick by your own half and that's about it, or your own box.
Not even own half, just that literal 6-yard box. They were all just cramping over there. So you're having to move 100 meters, and they were instructed not to. I think at one point Anderson was asking Tuchel, where do I go? What's the tactics? So this is the reality of it. You can't. It doesn't matter which attacker you have. Any attacker in history, just not going to work if your orders have been, and you put defenders on. The orders are stay in the 6-yard box. It's clear you can't solo it the whole way.
Mm-mm.
And you've been told not to anyway. You've been told to cramp out the 6-yard box.
I think Tuchel just got too much afraid of the counter from Argentina.
To me, it seemed like someone paid Tuchel. That's how bad it was. I would generally not be surprised if Tuchel was paid to do this by someone, because it doesn't really make sense to me too much. Because well, he's more qualified than most of these managers in this World Cup. But he didn't show his usual counter attacking style or anything. It was just when it really mattered, it was 45 minutes of goal hanging basically in our own box. Goal hanging in our own box for 45 minutes.
This is rubbish.
And after the game, he said he has no regrets and we played well. I mean, I don't understand that. That's very strange. If you've lost, if you've lost, then of course you have to have regrets because you clearly failed at something.
Where's the accountability? You're managing one of the sides that was favored to go to the final, and you come out with tactics that you come out to defend yourself after you've made an absolute blunder that cost your team World Cup final place.
And that was his job. That was his job. When they got rid of Southgate, the English FA said we need to bring someone that knows how to. They said it themselves publicly. We want someone that knows how to get over the line. But Southgate got to semi-finals. Southgate even got to finals. But Tuchel has failed at the
by
first.
luck and stroke.
Yeah, but Tuchel has failed at a semi-final. He hasn't actually got over the line. He failed to do that. In fact, Southgate got further than him. So the point
I do
is,
believe that they passed this team aside by anyway.
What's that? Sorry.
I think this team has passed their time by now. I don't. I you know what I mean. I don't. Going forward, I worry. I worry about England going forward.
Yeah, they've had too many chances. They've actually been very privileged. People say, "What do you mean by that?" Well, like I say, in 8 years they've had 2 finals and a semi-final, 2 semi-finals and 2 finals, and they've pissed it all up the wall. And who makes it you're going to get that again? And the best international teams have been shit for a long time.
Yes.
And that's going to change. That's going to change You think one day.
I was going to change up, mate. And the thing is, a lot of our players that was getting to these finals are now getting older.
Yeah.
So
And
you know,
yeah. And
what's
you have
you,
the Harry Kane dropping deep all the time.
you know?
Who told him to do that? Who told him to drop deep all the time as well? I'm just confused. Who was telling him to do that? I was very confused by that.
You know what I mean? I'm very, very. I'm actually worried. I think I'm probably not the only English fan, but I'm worried about the future because I'm thinking how much you're gonna rely on, because you know the squad that been making these finals are getting older, man. There's no more Josh Stones soon. There will be no more Pickford soon. Kane is probably on his last call-ins. You might. He's got one. Yeah, he's got one more thing. I'm looking at Jude. Okay, Jude Bellingham might be, but then
yeah, the talent has been going down. They were better they were better a few years ago, weren't they? Like there's been less.
Talent.
They've had so much great talent going forward, but they love to go backwards, which is crazy because their talent backwards is shit.
Exactly.
What can I say? What can I say? I mean, I think it's probably the logical thing happened. What I'd say, Ray, is I've actually stopped watching. I stopped watching England properly a long time ago. I didn't watch any of their group games. I didn't watch the Ghana game because I know it's the same shit. I think I saw like 10 minutes of Tuchel in a friendly game for England, and I was like, yeah, same shit, same bullshit.
Nothing
They
different.
wanted to bring in a German. If you wanted to bring in a German, bring in Jurgen Klopp. He was free. He would have come, but he didn't do that.
Yeah, I'm so glad the Mannschaft. I'll so real.
Like they always do. And yeah. So we wasted
by the way,
World Cup.
Ray, you know who I am, by the way? Did you know on Discord?
Yeah, I see you on Discord, yeah.
Did Akerman tell you? Like I'm id, as you can say that, yeah.
ID.
That's my it's not my actual name, but yeah.
Yeah, we were going back and forth.
Yeah.
It's Pele
is the greatest, though. Pele is the greatest.
All right. I was wondering where you went. Are you still there?
I just got off Discord a little bit. I can come back on though. Yeah,
come back on, man. We chat about United because they.
Listen, I can talk about United all day, but the streams are like kind of our rush hour time. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? It's gonna be a long time. Now. No.
The time zones
quickly.
Catch up.
No, he's in England with me. You know, he's up. Yeah, he lives in England with me.
Sorry, Zero.
Yeah.
No, quickly before I go.
Because we were talking about bloody Portugal. That's another team. That's another team that pissed me off. The manager.
Let Leslie finish this point. He has to go in a bit.
No, I was gonna ask what you guys saying about the World Cup final very quickly.
I think you muted me.
World Cup final.
Well, I'm not happy because the two teams that are in Argentina or Barcelona players. I'm not really happy about that.
Pretty much.
You know, I love Man United.
Barcelona coded.
I love Real Madrid. Yeah, I love Real Madrid. I love Man United. So I'm not really happy with what it is. What will happen? Don't know. Literally don't know. Will I watch it? Probably, but I don't really want.
I'll watch it, but I won't watch this fourth place nonsense.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait. I mean, I'll wake up to watch it and just go back to bed. Actually, do you know what? I'll skip that actually. But the only thing is,
I'll probably watch it because I'm curious, but it's not like it's gonna be crazy. I already accepted it. But
Mbappe's gonna stat pad, man. He's gonna stat.
Hopefully, that's the only thing I hope from that game. I won't watch it, but I hope he gets the golden boot. Yeah, and you know, I think he's been very good this tournament. But
is he gonna play in that game though? I don't know if he's gonna play in that game, guys.
Oh, Mbappe.
Because he can win the golden boot.
Played, man. He played.
Of course.
He played.
He can get the boot.
I just don't want Kobe Manu to play. I'm thinking, why are you playing?
Ray, let's hope England can send him back to United so he can play preseason. Seriously, because we start preseason.
I'm not gonna lie. If you're a top player playing third, fourth place playoff, trust me, coming from a Bayern fan that had Davies injured and look what happened to him. So, not a smart idea, guys.
Exactly, bro. I would walk out if I was Manu. I'd just walk out the camp and say, look, I'm done. I'm going home. If I don't get picked again, I don't get picked again. But
anyway, yeah. Anyway, it's fine. Is what it is. Because big up to you. I gotta go.
Big up.
Thanks for having me, Ken.
I'll put the links all into the description of the video. Make sure you guys go check it out. Big up to Zia, man. Drive safe, man. Take care, bro.
You know who else we need actually, but I don't know. We need Chouameni, man. We need fucking
He's-
Chouameni.
He's signed
He's
a
not
deal.
gonna. He's not coming, bro. He needs to cheap it out this summer.
We never even
Yeah.
approached it, which pissed me off completely. You
Didn't
know what I'm saying?
approach most of them. The main targets of Ineos. The main targets of Ineos. I mean, you can say what you think about these players themselves, but their own targets were. They said they wanted Anderson, Tonali. Who was the other one? Fernandez. I think they were also saying Chouameni as well, but many of them they didn't even make an offer, and they said, "Chouameni, your wages are too high." His wages are fucking low.
Bro,
210
Mason
is
Mount
nothing.
is more than him.
Mason Mount is on 250k to sit on his fucking ass,
and
being
we're signing
a
a guy
bum.
from Real Madrid who's won the Champions League and calling him
And La Ligas.
Unbelievable, man.
And also, he's not a 30-year-old like Casemiro when we bought him. He's in his prime. He's 26. We'll get plenty of years out of him in his prime age. He's on 210. That is fucking cheap. I would give him 350k. I would give him 350k.
Exactly, mate.
Why?
Exactly.
Because Bruno the bum who was trash for Portugal and on the big stage all the time, he's on 350 or 375k a week, and he's a serial failure. He's lost in the Europa League, which is just shit thing. Like, if you're too shit to be in the Champions League, go in the Europa League. We're supposed to believe he's world class, but he's bottled it in 2 Europa League finals.
Manchester United, we've been eliminated in the group stages twice.
Yeah, because he shits himself on the big stage. He can't control his emotions. He can't control his emotions. That's what it comes down to.
Has had a good season last year, but Ray,
I would dispute that. You know why? Because you don't have anything to play for. You have nothing to play for.
Exactly. This is what I mean.
Easy again.
When the pressure's off, these players will thrive.
Oh yeah.
And Bruno Fernandes folds in big games. Ray, I think even you know this. Bruno Fernandes has folded in so many big games. Right? FA Cup Final 2023, stopping a rivals from winning the treble.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's not even hard games. Like, it's Europa League. We're not talking about Champions League final. I'm talking about the shitty Europa League, and he struggles against that trash Tottenham side.
He gave the ball.
He struggled against a shit Tottenham side in a B League competition. So we're led to believe he's so world class. He lost against the mighty Villarreal before. He's on the big stage. He's a massive underperformer, huge underperformer. And I see the same. He does it at club level, does it for his own country as well. He seems to think he's a lot better than he is, and he's definitely a prima donna.
True.
And as for United summer, well, a lot of fans have also been brainwashed with the accountancy PR. Oh, this guy's too expensive.
Accountancy PR. We've done so well because we've signed 2 players for how much they wanted for Fernandes. I'm like, bro, we signed Santos. We signed a Chelsea bench player, and Tielemans is all right. I'm not gonna knock Tielemans, but that's not a sum to make me feel like,
of course
we've done so great.
Yeah, of course it's not.
Do you know one thing that I feel good about the Tielemans signing? The one factor that I actually feel good about is the fact that these guys have finally binned off that stupid under 25 rule. Because you know what it is. Remember they brought that under 25 rule up. Remember that one, the under 25 rule. Remember
was
that
it
one?
Under 26 or I think it was 26.
I was thinking, oh shit, here we go. We can't sign these top class players because you know why? We missed out on Theo Hernandez and Denzel Dumfries. Sorry, I can't even talk today. Theo Hernandez and Denzel Dumfries. We missed out on these 2 guys that would have elevated our fullback position like crazy. That would have
exactly, man. And I always wanted Dumfries and them guys.
And
you know what I mean?
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
and Lookman as well. I always wanted Lookman.
And Lookman, yeah. And I'm just glad that finally that they've put that.
They had to bend that bullshit because
they put that to bed now because under 25 rule is bullshit.
It is bullshit, man.
A 27, 28 they can play for like 4 or 5 years. Bring them in. I don't.
But you know why they do that? They do it because I know this probably turned into a bit of a United show, but you know why they do that, right? They do that so they don't have to pay the wages. Because when you pay somebody in their prime, you have to pay them market value. You can't just go, oh, I'm gonna give you 150 when you're in your prime. They don't want, they only sign Tielemans is because Tielemans is quite cheap for his age. And they don't want to pay the wages.
And they're desperate as well.
Yeah. and that's what pissed me off with Ineos. And fans are giving up because fans are giving it easy because they think they're looking at the money. But I'm thinking, mate, this is Manchester United. Do you want to win the championship? Do you want to win something, or do you want to cheap it out like Bolton?
Yeah, also, when back when we had your Rooney's and Ronaldo's, I never heard any fans saying we're paying them too much.
Yeah, I never heard that. When
Just
did it
fucking
become?
pay for whoever and win it. But now they've all been brainwashed. The
It's
fans
been
are retards that are being
Carl
brainwashed.
King they've been brainwashed, bro.
Yeah, they eat
That's
PR
what I
for
was
a
saying to
reason.
some of them. I've said to some of them, when did we become a club where we think it's too much money to give somebody 250? And we've been giving Ronaldo the money, we gave Berbatov the money, we gave Tevez the money. So how come now
Rooney,
we can't?
Ferdinand, all these players.
Oh, Rio Ferdinand, we gave Cantona the money, we gave Keane the money,
Roy Keane,
we
Beckham.
gave these people the money. So how come now it's like, oh well, we can't give them much money, we did it in the past, I'm like, man, we built on this. Even in the 60s, we gave 60s money.
Yeah, George
Was
Best.
George Best. We gave them guys money. We gave all these people money.
We had all the superstars whenever we were
Yeah,
most successful, and it makes sense because guess what? The best teams in the world buy the best players, and
yeah.
they're the most expensive. Guess why? Because they're the best. It's really common sense. But these fans are fucking retards, and they fall into the PR. They
Falling
don't
for
do
the
PR
PR.
for no. They don't do PR for no reason. This is why they do it. This is why they do it.
They do it, and they're falling for it, hook, right, and center. And I'm like, yeah, mate, we're never gonna get anywhere because you're now thinking about your wallet, and it's not even your money. In fact, you're charging you and I to go. They're even more money they're charging us to go, and you're like, well, don't you want to see quality? If
I've
you,
not
if
been there. I've not been there in over 10 years because I don't want to support failures. They keep win me a Premier League, win me Champions League, then maybe I'll consider spending money on them. But until they do that, I'm not interested at all. They want to give us shit football, give us shit managers. By the way, they don't even spend a lot on a manager either.
no,
Top managers in the world are getting paid 25 million nowadays, 2025. We want to pay the Carricks and the Amarims and the Ollies like under 10 million
you know what I mean? It's,
Agreed.
because they're not the
I,
top managers. And there's so many of them. There's all these excuses like, yeah, but he's with the country or he's done a contract. Well, guess how you fucking break the contract? You pay the transfer fee like you do with players. Offer them fuck
Word.
you money. Offer them the fuck you money. Say we love your style. We really want to invest in you. When you come, they're going to give you whatever player you want.
exactly, bro.
Offer the money.
Until this day,
It's
why
so
United
easy.
activated that Erling Haaland release clause. I will never understand. It was a 60 million release clause.
Yeah.
Why the fuck activate Haaland's release clause? I don't care if he says no. You try and go for the guy. Activate his release clause.
Dude. Most players will say yes if you offer them enough money. That's the reality.
And we
Exactly,
didn't.
mate.
That's
And they will score the goals. And
Why do you
Haaland
think
will
they're in
score the goals.
Saudi? Why do you think so many of players went to Saudi?
the money.
Not long ago, 20 years ago, Chelsea was a nothing club. 25 years ago, a lot of top players went there because they pump full of money. Man City, the same thing in the last 10,
Same
15
thing.
years.
Exactly, mate. Same thing. Nothing club. Man City was a nothing club for decades. We used to call them the noisy neighbors for a reason because it was just noisy. And as soon as their man came, they started pumping money, started paying fellas big wages, and they started winning. And we're going the opposite. I said we're going to
Yeah,
Bolton. We want to play Bolton wages now. And I'm thinking,
yeah.
why does Manchester United want to play Bolton wages? Do you want to be like Bolton? You can go down into League One with crap players because you don't want to pay over a certain amount of. Get out of here, Ineos. Get out. Don't tell me
You
nothing
know,
about this is a good.
there's no excuse as well because for many decades, including this year and last year, we've had the highest revenue of any Premier League club. So we're in the
Yeah.
richest club in the world, and we have the highest revenue for decades. So that means you should be spending the most, but they don't. They don't.
No.
We have Man City is way above us in wage, in salaries, the amount of salaries they pay. So is
Big-
Arsenal, and
big
so are many
again.
clubs. And the fans
Good, right?
expectations are very low, and it's quite an easy. It's quite obvious, but people are like blind now when it comes to Man U. And for
Big
some
time.
reason, we believe we can't get the best players. Why not get Bastoni? Fucking get him. Why not get what's the German guy called? The the
Kimmich.
German defender. Go off with these guys. I mean, we have
Shut up.
the most money of
But
any
why can't we
Premier
not?
League
But if we
club.
had signed Kimmich, but you know how that improve your. That's the improvement of your
I think
squad.
United to go.
Choumeni is also easy.
Yeah.
Choumeni is easy as well. Clearly, there's no smoke without fire. They're open to it. Offer Real Madrid 100 million, and let's see what they say. Just fucking do it, and offer him wages. 210k. That's nothing. That's fucking cheap for a top player.
Yeah.
We have shit players who have achieved nothing, like Mason Mount on 250. We have also other players that have achieved nothing, like Bruno Fernandes on 375. Again, I would rather pay Tchouaméni 375 than Bruno Fernandes any day of the week. And anyone with common sense
Right.
will say that, because one of them is 26 in coming into his prime, plenty of years left, won a Champions League, won a won a La Liga. So
Hopefully, wins the Premier League one day.
well, yeah, but the point is, there's so much news around that it's so possible. But again, the
Yeah.
club is wanting to save money, and I don't understand why the fans don't call off the games. And I've not gone to the stadium in like 10, 15 years. I don't buy their shirts. I don't buy nothing, because I refuse to fund these bullshitters, these failures, because I see right through them for a long, long time. My parameter is quite simple. A club this big, the biggest club in the Premier League, no other club could be performing so badly for so long and still be as big as us. That just shows that we're so huge in the amount of support we've got.
But actually,
We have
market, bro. We're one of the biggest marketing, not
Yeah.
just football club in market. Like
yeah. But I'm saying we're like that, even though we've been so unsuccessful for so long. If we were successful, no one could even compete. They still can't now in terms of financially. We have the most money of any Premier League side, but there's all these excuses, and we have the worst owners in the league easily, probably in world football. So this is the reality of it, and I don't understand why the fans don't call off the games. Go and fucking riot and call them off. Simple as that. Force these scumbags out.
I've said this
Because they've been brainwashed.
I would take relegation if it meant we get points deduction and we
Yeah,
get the
I said that to you. I said that to you so many times, because I'm not happy, because these fans are retarded. We have a year where we're knocked out of everything. We have no Europe. Oh, we get third. Woohoo! Playing shit football as well. Well, we get third. So what? We've got second under Ollie. We've got second. We've done better than that before. But in the end, we didn't fucking win the Premier League or the Champions League. That is the barometer for a club as huge as us. It should be a shit ton of Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues as well. But now they want to be happy. They want to be happy with the shit trophies every now and then. Well, then I say to these so-called fans, well, you've made your bed, lie in it. Stop fucking complaining. Either you wake up and stop being a fucking cuck, or you can be happy with the FA Cups. That's what it comes down to. No, where's my Premier League? Where's the Champions League? Simple as that. You have enough money to dominate the Premier League. You also have the culture to dominate it. We have the biggest brand. We have the biggest history as well. It's quite easy for us to fucking dominate it.
I still want to win FA Cups and everything like that, but of course you understand the Premier League and the Champions League is like the number one, like sort of.
No, that's not the point. My point is, yeah, of course, but that should be just an addition. That should be an addition.
Not the thing.
Any year where we don't have the Premier League or the Champions League is a failure. Simple as that. But people seem to have forgotten that, and it's obviously quite a manipulative thing, because what happens is, because we do so badly, like 8th place and 15th and these sort of things, us getting second and third seems like a great thing. So the fans have fallen for the lower standards, because second and third feels like a relief, and we've just got third in a very poor Premier League, and we've had no other competition. We've done that again as well under Ollie and other managers. And Ten Hag, but in the end, you see what it means. You see what happens in the end. The only barometer should be: have we got a Premier League? Have we won a Premier League this year? No, we haven't. Have we won a Champions League? Okay, so it was a failure then. Simple as that.
Exactly, mate. And this is what I say. This is why I'm nervous about next season.
Yeah, and I want to say on record here as well. I'm against Michael Carrick, and I was from day one, because I knew they were gonna do this. They're very predictable as well.
Very predictable.
Yeah, same as Ollie.
Predictable. As soon as Carrick walked in, I said, yeah, that's a new manager.
Yeah, they'll just get like a legendary
That's
player.
all they do. Yeah, get a legendary guy. Fans like, and then they're gonna go, oh yeah, keep him here.
And he's cheap as well. He's cheap. He won't even get paid 10 million in this job.
No, he
but
won't.
top managers will get 25. Guess what? They don't want to pay 25 a year to a top manager. That's the reality of it. And also, Michael Carrick has been a yes man in this job from day one. He's always like, he's even saying like he's defending Rashford, and we have very. He said like a few weeks ago we have a very good squad. What?
You know what I'm saying?
Good
I don't know
squad.
this company man.
Yeah, one thing you can appreciate with Amorim is at least he was not bowing down to these guys.
He wasn't a
And now
company
they've all-
man. He wanted it. He wanted his players, and he didn't give him, and he kicked up, and I was happy with that.
But Carrick knows he's achieved nothing as a manager. What's he want as a manager? I don't think anything. He
Not
knows.
one thing.
Yeah, same with Ollie, same thing. But what it is he knows he's underqualified for the job. So guess what? He's lucky just to fucking be here. He every day he's waking up and his fucking sunshines and rainbows.
Counting his stars, mate. That's why he's happy.
But, yeah, that's the point. So that's why he's going to defend them. He's not going to talk against them. And
no, it's not. And that's why they wanted him.
Yeah,
they're not going to. A proper manager now going to say, "Hey, Wilcock, where's my players?"
Yeah, and yet he's defending Rashford and saying he'd happily take him back, and he's also
he
saying,
will do because the company will tell him that because they don't want to because they don't want to buy another winger, so they're just going to say, hey, "Look, man, let's start Rashford. Just start him, yeah." And Carrick will go, "Well, Rashford, you can come back in where he should have been gone." This is why I hate why we signed a company man.
Yep, they did it with Ollie. They did it with even Ten Hag was a cock as well in front of the cameras.
Yep. Yes, because the first season he was like swearing and he was like carrying on. I thought, yes, finally. And then as soon as the second season started, he started with the same old yes man talk, and I'm talking, no, they've company manned him.
Yeah, but even in the first season, the club wanted to force Ronaldo out. They wanted to make him the scapegoat, and he just did what the club told him as well. They're like, okay, we had a shit season, let's blame Ronaldo here.
Yeah, forced him out.
And he did what they told him, and he fucked up that World Cup in 2022 because a few months previously, Ronaldo had scored 2 hat-tricks in the Premier League. He scored more hat-tricks in that one season in the Premier League than all of his previous seasons at Man U combined. In his first stint, like in 6 seasons, he scored 1 hat-trick in the Premier League. In that one season back, old man Ronaldo scored 2 hat-tricks. You saw in the Champions League, he bailed us out so many times. He scored 24 goals in a very poor team. But yet a few months later, because Ten Hag doesn't play him, and he had a very, and even though he had a very stressful personal life with his son dying. And apparently he said the club didn't believe me, and Ten Hag didn't play him, so no wonder he fucked up his World Cup that year as well, because he should have been supported so much, but instead they did the exact opposite. And
company man stuff into it.
Yeah, they didn't train him. So yeah, I think Carrick is a complete disaster signing. Any of the fans who said we're not unhappy with Carrick are part of the problem as well. We're not unhappy with him, are part of the fucking problem because
he won some because he plays some bullshit football and won some games.
Yeah, yeah. So exactly, I'll say what does he achieve as a manager? What's he won as a manager? Oh wait, nothing.
This is what I tell many people, man. I say this season he's got to win me a cup and finish Champions League just to say that he can do something, because I personally don't believe he'll do anything this year.
Yeah, and
the job will get too big for him because he won't have that excuse of
where already is. Yeah. Have you ever seen him in a press conference say anything? He looks like he's just he's nervous all the time. He's just saying, he's thinking in his mind, what have Glinios told me to say? What have they told me to say? Yeah. He's literally saying, I've got a great squad. What the fuck are you talking about?
We haven't got a great squad. We've only got 2 signings. I don't even call a 41-year-old goalkeeper a signing.
Is he 41?
I don't think he's 41. Wow. I'm not too sure.
I didn't even look him up, but the point is, he's someone that I never fucking heard of. He's a backup goalkeeper. That's not even a signing. Santos, a player that I also never fucking heard of. Guess what he is? He's just a Chelsea reject. A Chelsea, not even good enough to start shitty Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea is a smaller club than us. He's not even good to start for Chelsea. Who's the other guy again? Tielemans. Okay, yeah, he's good, but he's not great. Also, he's not great, and also they got him for very, very, very cheap, 35.
They paid a release clause. If they didn't pay that release clause, they wouldn't have signed him. I
Yeah,
can be on mute, mate, if you're speaking. Yeah.
yeah.
Is
Who they need to get is they need to get they should have already got them. Chouameni. Just fucking go get him. Clearly, there's something where they could have done something, but they haven't done it because it costs too much. They got cut by Man City for Anderson. This is the embarrassing part. How did you get cut by shitty Spurs, like a failure of a club? Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you get
And you know
cut by
that you
shitty
you know
players.
what I mean? And all you had to do was pay the same money that the Spurs paid. But Spurs didn't pay any. And you see the thing what they want to do now is when they lose out players, they want to get this shitty PR out saying, "Oh well, you know what? He wanted to go to Spurs for money." No, you didn't want to pay up front to pay for Fernandes.
Yeah,
And then you hear
same with
fans
Tonali
go,
as well. Same with
"Yeah."
Tonali.
And you hear fans go, "Well, I don't want a player that doesn't want to come." This thing, and another thing that they've drummed into people says, "Oh, he must be able to play for United." Oh, I don't want to come. I don't want a player who flirts with other clubs. So wait, when City wanted Berbatov, didn't Alex pull him away from there?
Listen,
Uh,
this is every single footballer because you want to keep your options open, but it's a business to them
Exactly,
as
man.
well. You want to make as much money as possible. That's the reality of it. You
That's the
think
reality of it. All of this brainwashing is and rubbish is all contradiction of what we did in the past. When we wanted players, we've always pulled them from somewhere and tell them, "Look, come here, we'll pay you more."
like I say, money talks, bullshit walks. Simple as that. That's the
And
reality.
and it does me head in what all the fans now have been indoctrinated into believing the bollocks from the PR machine, thinking
Well,
that, oh well, he needs to play for Manchester United, or he needs to take a pay cut, and he needs to do this. Come on,
do
man.
they, do they think Ronaldo would go to Real Madrid if they didn't pay him 500k a week? If they said to him, "We'll
Exactly.
pay you 150," no, of course he wouldn't.
He wouldn't,
This is
he
the
wouldn't have, he
reality.
wouldn't have left United. Exactly. He wouldn't have left
Yeah,
United.
he'd probably go
And
to Barcelona if they
he
offered
would have
him
gone
some
somewhere,
more
yeah.
money.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Ronaldo left. Yeah, he wanted to play for, but they also enticed him with a big check, and he went there.
Yeah, biggest clubs. We have the most fans. Therefore we make the most money. Guess what? Then we can also provide the most money to a player to offer them. That's why they come over. But we're getting, Spurs finished 15th, and yet how they're spending way more money than us, and they took two of our top midfield priority signings.
Yes,
It's pathetic. But when we finished like 15th, why weren't we spending 170 million on two midfielders?
exactly.
Just excuses. We have a higher revenue than them, and now we're in the Champions League this year. We'll still have a higher revenue, but we have in top of that the Champions League money. But again, they didn't do it. They got cut by a small club, a failure club who's literally finished 15th. Because guess what? Those two went to them because they offered the fucking money. That's the reality. People need to stop being low IQ and wake up to the reality of the world.
Yeah, man. Anyway, I can read you there.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you guys to finish your points, man. Just don't want to interrupt you guys.
Yeah, we're done now, man. We
Yeah,
go
you
right
guys,
all night. Yeah, I'm done.
I just don't want
Akavin, we need a Man United show, or we talk about Man United
no,
like
no, we can't. I
no,
was
but
there.
what I'm saying, we need to talk about Man United at a more like UK friendly time. How about that?
Yeah, we
Because
can.
8 a.m., 9 a.m., we're all going to work at that time.
It's just the problem is like the time zones for me are a bit tough. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's just sometimes it's like 3 a.m. like right now it is. So
Oh,
I don't want to like.
Lionel, who is this? Lionel Andres Messi. Who is this?
Oh,
This
he's a troll. He came to my chat yesterday. He was
am
trolling.
I supporting you in the final? Well, Messi.
Yeah,
Nah, I mean, listen, I have got
Uh,
a favorite Argentinian player, but he's Maradona. I put Di Stefano before that as well. Batistuta as well. That's
but
yeah.
hey,
Don't forget your HGH, Messi. Don't forget that. Don't forget it.
let's close out. Last thoughts on the last night's game, and then quickly predictions for the.
yeah, man. So we just started ranting about Manchester
No,
United.
don't
Yes,
worry.
but
All right.
well, again, as I said, same old England, man. Just blew it. My last thoughts on it is, yes, I am disappointed in Tuchel because I thought he wouldn't do Gareth Southgate's settings, and he did
Mm.
it. And I don't know why he did it. Maybe as Khan said, he's maybe been paid to do Gareth Southgate settings. And he did it, and I'm just shocked, and I don't believe him. I don't believe in him now because he'll probably do the same thing going forward. So yeah,
Why is
that's
he
me.
not being fired already? Why is he not being fired already?
Yeah. So that's my final thoughts on that one. And my prediction.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know, man. This game's gonna be tough because as much as I'm not an Argentina fan, and I think Spain is, but
No. Third
so,
place. Third
oh,
place
third
playoff.
place.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're doing third place. Sorry.
The World Cup playoff.
Yeah.
Man, England done, man.
We ain't watching that.
France is gonna smash them, man. And even if England win, who cares? It's fourth place. It's third place. So I reckon France is gonna win that game comfortable. There's nothing to play for really. So I'm going 3-1 France.
King Khan last thoughts on the game and quick predictions for the third place playoff.
Yeah, like I said, it's all down to the English FA. Hire them the same lot, hire them the same cowardly sort of system. And probably they said to him before he got the job, how are you going to play? You're going to play defensive? Yes, we're going to bring you in then. Simple as that. As for the third place thing, I'm not going to watch that. Not wasting my time. But if France play their A team and they don't, they play their best team, then I think France will easily beat them because England couldn't do it against an inferior team in the form of Argentina. France is a lot better. So if France turn up and they play their best team, then France should win that. Again, they might not play their A stars. So the French players might be like, we don't care, we're not getting injured for this, or they might just simply be downhearted because it's basically a loser's game. So yeah. That being said, it'd be nice for Mbappe to score 2-3 goals. That's the golden boot.
Golden boot, isn't it? The World Cup golden boot.
Yeah,
He's
and
top scorer as well. He's closing in on
he's
the.
not had any controversy with his goals or any red card stuff, and he's on 8 goals already. He's the greatest. He's the best player in this tournament for me by far. But what it comes down to is with regards to France, seems quite like the Barcola and was it Doué or the other ones? They didn't Rabiot as well.
Yeah, he needs to retire from French, man. He's crap, he's Rabiot.
Yeah,
I can't God with him, mate.
Yeah, it was shit at Juventus as well. I remember Ronaldo was relying on him for service, and I knew it was already fucked back then. So, yeah. So the point is, I mean, they didn't really show. They just didn't have that same quality in the defense and in the midfield as Spain did. And idiots think again like they look at the roof of a house, but they don't look at the foundations. If your foundations are dodgy, the roof is not going to be able to work. Simple as that. It's not Mbappe. Mbappe is not a midfielder or a defender. So that's what it comes down to. So
and he does what is on the tin, mate. He scores the goals.
Yeah, he does.
You know, I mean,
he moves beautifully as well. He moves beautifully as well.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be by the end of his career. He's probably going to be one of the greatest World Cup guys or you'll ever see.
He's the greatest World Cup player ever already.
Probably. No.
Not yet.
Pelé and Maradona are over him.
No, the only thing is Pelé barely played in his second World Cup. I think that's why.
Yeah, but sorry, but he won 3 World Cups. Pelé won 3 World Cups.
I agree, but
also people don't know about Pelé. He actually traveled to Europe many times to play in these so-called friendly matches, but they weren't friendly. He went with Santos to play with international clashes on enemy soil, like against Bayern Munich, Man U, the biggest European clubs, and he would be jet lagged and whatever, and he'll still win them and shine. Pelé was a brilliant player, and they didn't have the same sports science and drugs and recovery that we do have now, and yet he still scored so many goals and he moved beautifully with the ball, and no one got close to him in his time. In his time,
didn't ignore you, man. Didn't ignore you, bro. It's just a lot of comments to get through, and people were. I didn't want to cut people off, but listen, big up to you for commenting, man. Big up to you for leaving a.
I'm waiting for Matt Ballman. I saw him commenting in some of your videos. I said to him, we appreciate you being here. I said, we really appreciate Matt Ballman being here. Also invite Liverpool Prophet as well with him.
Yeah, man. But listen, I'm gonna give my final thoughts and then we're gonna wrap it up and then get my score prediction. Modern day managers, seriously, don't even compare yourself to Sir Alex Ferguson ever again, please. I don't even want to hear it.
Don't forget Boldiola. It's Boldiola, man, the most overrated manager ever. When he doesn't have like superstars in every position, he can't perform. Even
Yeah.
with Man City, these two seasons with Man City, he's actually had the highest wage bill in both seasons, but yet he's been like having a breakdown because he doesn't have he wants even more money. He had the highest wage bill of any club the last 2 seasons in the Premier League, and still fucked up against Arsenal and had this breakdown and was like, damaging himself,
Mm.
putting his nails into his head. Guardiola, if he doesn't have the best squad, and not even by a small margin, by a huge margin, he won't win. So I think he's
That's
a
true.
very, very overrated manager. I think he's
Yeah,
incredibly overrated. Extremely.
I,
I would not put
I
him in my
agree with
top
you. Yeah.
5 managers of all time at all. He's a
Mm.
fucking fraud. And I hate his nice guy act as well. Fuck off.
It is an act, isn't it? It is an act. Yeah.
His football is shit as well. It's just he's ruined football. He's turned it into a system-based thing when it used to be. Football is quite simple. Certain football manager once said, don't know who it was, but it's like the ball is round and the game is 90 minutes. It's really not that simple. Just get your. Do you think Real Madrid do this whole system thing? No, they just say we get the best players and fucking play and play better than the opposition. It's simple.
Yeah. No, but like I said, modern day managers sitting back, holding on to a 1-goal lead, you'll never get ahead. I mean, sure, if you're a master at doing it like Mourinho was, and sure, you can do that. But at the same time, in a World Cup semifinal against Argentina, a team that has really good playmakers, you cannot give them space. You cannot
No.
give them time to ball into the box, find space, find the right header, find the right man. You just can't do that. You can't allow. That's why I said when Messi made that pass to Enzo Fernandez, I had my hands behind my head because I knew something was going to happen, and bang, 1-1, just like that.
Yep.
So listen,
They were lucky it wasn't more because they kept asking for it to happen. And
Yep.
before they scored, Argentina actually showed poor finishing. There's a few
Yep.
times they hit the cross, they hit the post and missed them, whatever. So again, what it is you're just standing there and you're waiting for them. Not one wave, 2 waves, 3 waves, 4 waves, 5 waves, 6 waves, 7 waves, 8 waves, 9 waves, 10. You're waiting after wave after wave after wave of attack. Eventually, they will crack it open.
yeah, no, but like I said, you had the whole team to utilize. You had the whole team to utilize. What you call? You had Kane to utilize, Bellingham to utilize, or from Tuchel. England bottled it. Argentina, is it even like a discredit to Argentina in a way because England bottled it? England didn't deserve.
Argentina didn't perform great. England just performed really badly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, man. I mean, Argentina wasn't that great. It's England just
They need to be great.
didn't believe. England didn't have the belief that they would have beat the Argentinians, and I don't know why. You beat what's in front of you.
This is what Messi said. We felt they didn't want it anymore.
I don't want Enzo Fernandez. Possibly, I do not want Enzo Fernandez. Trust me.
I mean, you need to have the belief. We go 1-0 up against the world champions. You have to think, okay, look, we could knock them out now. But they didn't have the belief. They just sat. Even Tuchel didn't have the belief, and
every
Tuchel
time.
did. Yeah, they didn't have the belief, and I just was surprised that. Okay, I knew it was going to be a hard nightmare match because you are facing Argentina and they are South American and they are the world champions. So I was expecting a nasty match, but when they scored the goal, I thought, okay, they might have the mouse to go beat them 2-1 or something, and they couldn't do it.
They lost their testosterone. That's what happened.
And they deserve to get beaten. They deserve to get knocked out in the end.
Yeah.
No sympathy.
The Argentinian players knew it. Messi himself said, "We felt they didn't want it anymore." Essentially,
Exactly.
they can tell. They're like, "Hang on, so you're actually beating us, and yet you've just going to be hiding around your own goal."
You know what I mean? So that's why they just put it on them and beat them. And even if England hold on for extra time, Argentina would have scored.
You know what was strange? Why did they start defending so early as well? It wasn't like in the last 10, 15. It was for 45 minutes.
Of defending. See, they just were scared. Just was
and we had no counter attacks, no transitions either. It was
nothing.
Just pure, just defense and nothing else.
But then, guys, like I said, you bring on an extra defender on. You bring on Wallace. You take on Wallace's attacker, and then if you can see, you have one less attacker compared to the opponent.
And you take off your goal scorer. He scored in the 55th minute. What minute was Gordon subbed off on? Was it 60th?
But it wasn't even tired. 68 minutes.
Well, Harry Kane.
No,
Gordon, Anthony Gordon.
Oh, I think Gordon got subbed off in the 80 something minute, I think, for Rashford.
I got a feeling it was before that.
But regardless, I just think Tuchel bottled it. England bottled it, and just Argentina in the final, second straight final. I can only say congratulations, I guess. But at the same time, I don't know what to feel about that. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Just a lot of things that I've not been happy about at this World Cup. Nothing to do with a certain guy in the team, but it's just the overall.
No, that's a big part of it as well. You know,
Yeah.
if on your part you've been favoured as well, it makes it a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, and a lot of refereeing decisions have been just awful this tournament.
We've got MLS guys also managing, refereeing a lot of these knockout games.
I think last night wasn't much about the referee, even though.
I'm not talking about that game. I'm talking about just in general. We have a lot of
I agree.
underqualified referees.
But
I don't think it was that bad yesterday. The referee, to be fair.
No, I don't think the referee was bad last night. I just don't think England deserved anything last night. They were too cowardly. They didn't go for the killer. They were just
especially not after they scored the goal. They didn't deserve a damn thing.
It was cowardly tactics, bro. And then this is why I say sitting back after going
just the way I blast Martinez, I blast Tuchel for that. Absolutely bullshit.
I'll give you a really weird example of how to finish off a game. Go look at Man United's game versus Man City back in January when we slapped them 2-0, even though the score was only. We constantly attack. We didn't sit back. We attacked them. We just constantly played, and this is what I mean. You don't allow spacing behind.
Especially if that's your strength as well. If that's your strength,
yeah, exactly.
Don't rely on your defense if you've never been a great defending nation anyway. You have great attacks.
Years since England have been good defending. We don't even have good defenders anymore. It's been years. It's been about 10 to 20 years we haven't had the likes of Sol Campbell and King and Ferdinand and all those guys. It's been so long.
I retired recently, last decade.
Kwanzaa wasn't very good, I don't think, in this tournament.
No, neither was Gray. Josh Stones is not the same, no.
Kwanzaa as well. I mean, that red card for which game was it? Was it Mexico? Whatever it was. I think you saw how poor the defense was. The defenders.
Yeah, man. We've not been good defending for decades now. 2 decades. We've not been a good defensive team because we've not had proper defenders.
And we've always had top attacking players like your Michael Owens, Wayne Rooney.
Exactly, the Michael Owens and the guys, and but we don't.
Bellingham, Kane. But we don't want. Look at Spain. A lot of their players are not even that great. Like who's their striker?
Moreno.
No, the other guy. There's another guy that begins with O.
Daniel Olmo.
No, not him. What was that last game?
Oyarzabal.
Last one. Yeah, he's not that good. He's not that great.
Yeah. Who does he play for again? That guy?
I don't know.
He played for Real Madrid, but I don't know where he plays for. No, he played for in a few years ago. He did. He was from their academy.
Yeah, he's not that great.
The point is, he's not that great. We have the highest scoring. We have the highest scoring striker in Europe, but we don't play their system. But they play more progressive, with worse players. I would argue in many positions.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
But yeah, no, I hear you guys' points, but I finished my points. Predictions for the France-England third place playoff game. I'm gonna post the predictions shortly.
Yakovin, are you? I asked you before. Are you Carrick-out again? Yeah. Already, have you realised Carrick-out? Say it, Carrick-out. You see, you want to smile right now. Say Carrick-out. Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are ya? Say Carrick-out.
Nah, bro, nah.
Not yet, bro. Not yet.
But Ray, you are Carrick-out, right?
He plays for Real Sociedad. Yes.
I am gonna give Carrick a chance to see what he can do. If he completely messes up around January, I'm out.
Hey, Ray, it's Groundhog Day, man. It's Groundhog Day.
I hear you, but I like to give a manager a chance because he could shock me. But deep down, I don't think he will. So I'm not going to be carried out just yet. But I'm going to give him till about January. If he knocks me out in the FA Cup, he knocks me out in the League Cup, and he's nowhere near Champions League, get him out.
But you know, at other clubs, if the manager's doing bad, even in the first few weeks, they get them out. But so if he starts off the season bad, they should get rid of him straight away. That's the way I see it.
Yeah,
or,
get somebody in quick.
you know, yeah, if he's being bad in the first 1, 2, 3 weeks, fucking
Because
get
he's
rid of
got
him,
an
get
easy
someone in.
schedule, bro. I mean, he's got a schedule that what I think he should be able to at least pick up 9 to 10 to 15 points.
And because these owners are fucking cheap, when we get rid of a manager, they don't want to just sign a great manager and break their contract. We always write off the season by getting a shitty interim. That's
Yeah,
what we
and I
do.
don't want that. I don't want to write off another figure season. Or Ineos, can you please get the F out the door?
Yeah, did
Because
that with Carrot.
you've written off 2
Ralph
seasons, by
Rangnick.
the way. Okay, yeah, we think Amarin and Ten Hag wasn't great, but they've written off 2 seasons already, and they've been here for 3 years now. I don't want to see another season being written off by these bastards.
Well,
You know what I
Glazers
mean?
are still here. The Glazers still own the majority of the club. I
The
mean, you
Glazers,
think
their boss, bro.
if Ineos act out of line, you don't think the Glazers are going to say to them, "We own the majority of the club. We're not happy with the money situation." Of course, the Glazers are saying to them, "You have to keep the costs low and certain things." Of course, because they're the ones taking most of the profit.
Fair enough. I like your opinions, guys. But we will do more of this on the United show, I think, or tomorrow, or I think what the next. We have the Wrexham preview, isn't it, on Saturday, Ray? I think we got the Wrexham preview.
On Saturday, because tomorrow I've got to do things in the morning.
Wrexham preview, I think.
Hollywood game. True
Yeah,
Hollywood game.
Yeah, Hollywood game for sure. And also, don't forget, speaking of Hollywood, United have a documentary coming out next season, so that's gonna be Hollywood in itself.
Man, I'm not even going to watch
And they
that.
go horribly
I'm
wrong.
not sure. I don't like that. I don't like that because which clubs have actually achieved their aims that season when you're having the cameras? It gets in the way of the actual managing, doesn't it? Literally, they want to be acting up for the cameras, don't they? Rather than focusing on the football.
I think I know who you are, bro.
Is that Matt Bullman?
It's not.
Wait, is it that guy you told me about who kept coming back and? Who is it?
Messi.
Is it Kyle at Football Overseas? Because he calls me AK every time.
Bro, fuck it, man. Fuck it for now.
He calls me AK every time. But listen, this is what it is. Score predictions for France, England. I'm gonna go 3-1 France.
Yeah, I'm 3-1 myself.
I think Mbappe will bag a brace, and why not Dembele get a goal, and then. But.
Who the fuck is T guy? Who's that?
T guy.
Hello.
T guy. Have I ever met you before? In person? If I have, let me know. If I
Does he know Liver Shit Prophet? Does he know him or not?
T guy. Oh, I think I might have figured that out now, mate.
It's Teo Fernandez.
I think I might have figured it out.
Who is it?
I think I might have figured it out, man. I think I might have figured it out. But I'll send you Tiffo. He's officially retired from the. Oh, it's Tiffo. How could I fucking think? No, it's not you. It's Tiffo. Really, Tiffo? Is that you, Tifosi? No way. I didn't think Tiffo. I didn't think you'd be going to make a Messi parody.
Where's he from again? Who's he support?
Tifosi's the guy in my Formula 1 chats and my football chats.
Yeah, but where's he from? Who does he support?
He doesn't really support a football club, but he's a big a big Ronaldo fan as well, and he watches the World Cup and everything like that. He's not like a massive football club football fan.
Okay, where's he from though?
You absolute troll, Tifosi! I can't believe you did this to me, man. Hey, fair play though. Fair play though. You got me. Fair play.
Tifosi, where? Bayern Munich. Is he German?
No, he's from India.
Oh, okay.
It's showing you Messi, man.
But yeah,
Bessie.
we're
Bessie.
gonna we're gonna, we're gonna wrap it.
Bessie.
We're gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna
Yeah,
wrap it up.
man. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
I
All
do
right.
have to 3:26 in the morning. I'm gonna head to bed. Make
Let
sure
you
you
head
guys
to
like.
bed, bro, because it's
I
not.
put
Yeah.
everybody's links in the description of the video. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Josh Zia's. Oh shit, jeez, I almost knocked my computer over.
Hey, what happened with Josh? What happened with Josh? Because he just like left.
Not yet to go of some emergency. I left everybody's links in the description, so you guys go subscribe to Josh Zia's, all three of Zia's channels, and make sure you guys go follow Ray's Instagram. I put the links all there. At
And
least
Ray,
there.
you should come to the later streams because yeah, you should come to the later streams, man.
Yeah, man.
I gotta get up early sometimes, man.
It just those morning ones, bro. I'd watch them, but we're mostly all fucking going to work at that time. That's the problem.
No, I
That's
hear you,
big.
Ray. It's all good, man. It's all good. But and I will see you for the World Cup final preview. If you want to join Saturday, I'll let you know again.
Yeah, okay.
I think
I'm
we're
not
doing the
working.
final. I think we're doing the final on Saturday because I think Sunday I'll be out. I don't think I can do the final preview on Sunday because I'll be out. I'm probably gonna leave home early on Sunday because I
Who
want
do you
to try.
think's winning in that match? Who do you think's winning, Spain or Argentina?
I'll save the prediction for the for Sunday's show. Sorry, Saturday's show. Excuse me. I'll save
Yeah.
the prediction. See you later, Tifosi. But also I am gonna watch the United game. So, are you okay with doing the show after the United game on Saturday?
Depends because I gotta go work at 6. So.
Bro, what players are we even gonna have though? That's the thing.
I think
It's gonna be kids, man. I'll just kids and
I think
a few
Tielemans
people.
might play. It's
No, I think he's on a break. Is he? I think he's going on
no.
a break now.
You know why I say that is because it's quite rare that we get 3 deals done or 4 deals done before preseason. I think he might be playing preseason. There's a good chance he could be playing preseason. Actually, do you know what? I'll wait for the preseason squad to get released. I don't know who's traveling to Finland. I don't know who's traveling to play Wrexham, but we'll
I'm not
keep
traveled there already. Oh, we still
we'll keep in tabs. I think they'll leave. I think they leave Friday.
right.
It's like a not a long journey at all. I think
You
it's
could drive to Switzerland, man.
Huh?
You can drive to Switzerland.
No, Finland, not Switzerland. Finland.
Oh, Finland. Sorry, yeah.
In Finland first game, yeah, and then the next game will be in one of the Scandinavian countries. I don't know which one it is, but I'll probably have a check.
It'll probably be all the guys that didn't make the World Cup play, like Ibromo.
Most likely
Sesko?
Maguire.
Sesko, yeah, Sesko stuff. Yeah, those guys are who make.
Kone, you think Kone is good? Think he'd be a good signing?
You know, I think Lamans could come back. Do you know why I say that? It's because Lamans barely played minutes at the World Cup, so I think he might be there.
Kone's not having. Kone.
I think he could be there. Unless Carl Darlow will probably be there. Back in
Fuck him. Leeds, man. Fuck him.
But who else would they get other than Kone? Because they don't want to pay for Chouameni, do they?
No,
they don't want
to... I want Manu Kone, but there's another guy I was thinking like, I forgot his name, but
what about Stiller? No one's talking about Stiller.
No, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't know. Did he go to the World Cup, Angelo Stiller? Did he go to the World Cup?
No.
Yeah. Then maybe you should be looking at him as well. And I want Camavinga. Go and try and get Camavinga from Real Madrid.
Bro, but he's not on the level of Chouameni's better though, man.
No. I don't necessarily mean Chouameni's level, but versatility is important as well. I say depth is important, but one thing about Pep's Man City, right? As Man City kept on winning, because you know why? They had
Too much depth.
They had versatility in a lot of positions. Like you see, sometimes Nunes would shift to midfield or right back.
Yeah, but we haven't had a star signing yet. We haven't actually had a star midfield signing yet.
I agree, but I think Camavinga.
We've got a reject and an Aston Villa guy. That's who we've got. We've got a Chelsea reject.
Bring me Morgan Rogers.
No. But in the midfield, forget in the midfield. Yeah. Where is our
boys? I'm gonna have to bounce.
Midfield signing.
No, I think we'll wrap it up here, anyways.
Yeah.
But midfield, I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep in touch with the rumors. Like I said, guys, follow everyone, like, share, subscribe. 34 more subs to go to 700. Come on, guys. If you guys could help like the video and support, that'd be great, people. People, have a good rest of your evening.
Have a good one, man.
Ronaldo's the GOAT. Always. I don't